So I am finally free. The YouTube police finally caught me. I was stealing views from bigger YouTube channels. They got me. It's first offense, so they let me go. I did 24 hours, and so now I'm fresh out. And guess what? I'm going to be sharing my strategy with you. This is my YouTube SEO strategy. So you're going to learn how to hijack views from bigger channels. So if you have a small channel right now, it's going to help you grow exponentially. And even if you have a big channel, it's going to teach you the process to be able to optimize your channel. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So here's an overview of what we're going to be going over. What are keywords? What is SEO and metadata? Why SEO and metadata is important, how it works, evergreen versus trendy versus hybrid, and then you're going to see it in action. So I'm going to actually show you one of my channels and do this step by step so you can see how I'm able to optimize any channel, doesn't matter what niche is in. And this works for personality channels and also faceless channels, but I'm going to be doing this for my faceless channel in the F1 niche. And if you're interested in seeing me do this step by step for other channels in my portfolio, you can actually get the course tester discount link in the description. You'll be able to learn how we build channels, how we buy channels, and how we sell channels from start to finish. And you'll also be able to see me working on channels that I own in my portfolio. So let's get into it. What are keywords? So the best way to explain keywords is just supply and demand. This is just life in general, right? So a keyword is a word or phrase that gives YouTube context about your video and channel. So when we build channels, we like to think of it in terms of what keywords are getting the most demand, getting the most searches. And so we want to supply that by creating content around those keywords, just like building a home, right? If you're going to build a house, you want to build in areas where their land is valuable, right? So it's more about the land, not the actual house. It's the same thing with YouTube channels. The keyword, the channel is based around keywords. That's your land. And so we want to build channels around these premier keywords, this good land that people don't know is valuable yet, but we do. And so there's a way to do this. I'm going to explain it in the video. Also, keywords helps YouTube understand the type of content you produce and who your target audience is. So for example, if your keywords are NASA, SpaceX, Blue Origin, and James Webb Telescope, the algorithm will understand that the channel is about space exploration and promote your videos to people that enjoy watching space content. So what is SEO? SEO is just short for search engine optimization. This is a process for optimizing your videos and channel to increase its ranking on Google/YouTube search engine. And Google is the #1 search engine and YouTube is #2. So this is the best place to be if you want people to come watch your content. Your goal is to rank for specific keywords and phrases. This will allow your videos to rank on the first page of YouTube. The keyword and phrases allows us to target a specific demographic of searchers who might be interested in watching our videos. This allows your videos to gain more visibility, leading to more viewership on your videos. So optimized SEO for your videos will provide evergreen views because your videos will appear whenever people search up that specific keyword or phrase. Evergreen viewership will help with generating consistent income on YouTube. And evergreen is just another way of saying lifelong, right? So lifespan. If I search how something is made, how to is always going to be searched for years to come, right? NASA, SpaceX, Elon Musk, these certain keywords are always going to be searched. They will always be relevant. So let's get into metadata. Similar metadata means having the same keywords repeat throughout our videos and channel. This is vital because it helps our videos get suggested to other videos on our channel. This causes a positive viewer feedback loop, leading to viewers watching more videos on your channel. Similar metadata with your competitors also helps our videos get suggested next to their videos, aka hijacking views. This leads to explosive growth on YouTube without having to run ads or pay for end screens and community posts. So in layman terms, this is the language of YouTube. The best way to put it is that the more videos we put out about similar words, let's say Elon Musk, the more YouTube understands what we're talking about. So YouTube can then put our videos on other channels that are talking about Elon Musk. And so if you have your SEO and metadata optimized, this leads to explosive growth and leads to hijacking views because YouTube is going to be your best friend at that point and push your videos in the right direction. So why is SEO and metadata is important? Well, majority of channels on YouTube don't have their backend set up properly. They still go viral and pick up traction, but imagine if they had this information I'm about to share. This will lead to more views, more subscribers, and more revenue. Channel optimization will help you get ranked in YouTube's search engine, get promoted in Browse, which is YouTube's homepage, and get promoted in Suggested. Now let's talk about how all of this works. Let's bring it all together. Well, YouTube is really a real estate company, and you want your videos to be on the prime real estate on YouTube. And so you have YouTube's homepage. This is what we call Browse. This is one of the best places to be because you're going to get exposed to billions of impressions. The next place is YouTube search. So if you go put in a day in the life of Vladimir Putin, this is actually our video on the first page of YouTube, and it's at the top. And it brought in 3.2 million views, and you can see it still gets 7 views per hour. So this is an example of evergreen and how we make consistent income from this one video that we made a year ago. And then also we have suggested video tab. So if you are optimized, your metadata is optimized, and your SEO is optimized, when people watch this video, there should be suggested videos, and what should come up is videos that you're interested in and videos that are also on our channel. So these other video channels are actually hijacking viewers. So this video on our channel has 3.2 million views. So if people watch this, this means that your channel could be brand new and you can get exposed to 3.2 million viewers once people watch this video. That's why SEO and metadata is very important for growth. The last place YouTube can put you is at the end of our videos, which is up next or end screens. So you can see here, we do our own end screens, but sometimes YouTube actually just put another video at the end and say up next. And so if you don't click anything, you're gonna end up watching that video. Most of the time, if you're watching music videos on YouTube, they always do up next and people just let it run. And so imagine that, right? You're getting traffic from other people's videos, so we're hijacking views. Now, here's an example of evergreen. Evergreen, you're not gonna expect to make a whole bunch of money, right? Like I have a couple of channels that are evergreen, and they pay me anywhere between $13,000 to $20,000 per year in passive income. And what I mean by passive is we, at one point, we'll just inject the channel with a ton of videos. Let's say 20, 30 videos for the month. And then we won't do anything. And then we'll maybe inject 20, 30 more videos and we won't do anything. Well, what we're doing is we're creating a backlog of content of 300 plus videos. That's the goal, because all these videos are bringing cash flow because people are searching these evergreen topics. And so the more, if I want to increase the revenue, just like stocks, just like dividends, you buy more shares and then you reinvest the dividends. So we do the same thing with our evergreen channels. We create more content, and then we don't do anything and we let it generate revenue. We reinvest that revenue. Now, trendy videos, trendy channels are going to make way more. These are going to make 6 or 7 figures because we're all browse. We're going for a YouTube homepage and we're doing trendy topics, trendy content. So the channel's going to make more money. The only downside to trendy is if you stop uploading, you stop making revenue. Now, hybrid is both come together, trendy and evergreen. These are going to do very well because you're going to have videos that make you income passively that you created a year ago. And you're going to also have videos that bring in a ton of revenue because they're trendy. And so you mix them together and you get a great balance. And you can see here, this is a channel we just started and it already has over 3.5 million impressions and almost 500,000 views because we are doing hybrid. So we're mixing in evergreen and trendy. So now, without further ado, let's see this in action. So this is one of my channels that I purchased. It was called F1 Overdrive. We rebranded to Steer. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to get a better understanding of this channel and where the views are coming from, because YouTube is a real estate company, right? So I just came to analytics and I came to content right here. And I just came to the bottom to see how our videos are getting viewed. And it looks like 73% is coming from YouTube's homepage. This is really good, but we're missing out on a lot because the search, we're only getting 17% and only 4% from suggested. So that means that this channel was not optimized with SEO and metadata. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to figure out what search terms are being searched for this channel. And it looks like YouTube gave me a list of them. And so all I did was I took these search terms, F1, Formula One, all these different search terms that are bringing us views, and I put them into a seed keyword list. like so. And so once I had them in my seed keyword list, I then came over to vidIQ and I just pasted them into keywords. So vidIQ dashboard, you come to keywords, and it's going to bring up where you can put your keywords in, right? And I'll have a description. I have a link to vidIQ in the description. You need to download this software. It's really great. They have a free version, but I pay $10 a month for this version because they give you video ideas, they give you keyword supply and demand. You need to know the search volume around keywords. They let you keep up with your competitors, and they give you video ideas. So I put in formula F1, and you can see here, F1 gets 9.1 million searches a month. Competition level was 73. So competition is high, search volume is very high. And then I'm gonna go to view all keywords. I wanna see all of them. And so what I wanna do is I'm gonna sort it by highest search. And so I'm not gonna do anything with this, right? I don't wanna read through all these. It is good to read through them because you can start understanding supply and demand a little better, like understanding what keywords you can rank for and why F1 is such a, like why I bought this channel is because there's a lot of search volume around these keywords and there's not a lot of competition around some of them, right? So there's a lot of opportunities. But what I'm gonna do actually is I just copied all of this, highlight all of it, all the way to the bottom. And there's a ton of keywords for F1, which once again, a lot of demand, and we're gonna supply it. So I just highlighted all of this. All right, so like so, highlighted all of it. I'm going to copy, Command C, and then I came here. So let me make a copy of this. So then you're gonna open up an Excel sheet, blank Excel sheet. So let's take these colors back to white. Open up a blank Excel sheet, and then you're gonna paste. So it's gonna look like this, it's gonna look really sloppy. What I'm gonna do is get rid of the keyword provided. I don't want that. I don't want related keywords. All I want is keyword, related score, search volume, competition, overall number of keywords, right? And this is gonna be a space right here. Don't do any formatting or editing right now, right? Just do copy and paste. That's all we're doing. And you may have a blue one, just make that back white. Okay. So I have my keywords. Now I'm gonna go to my next keyword, and I did F1 already. So I'm gonna do, let's go here. Formula 1, these are all the same, right? F1, Formula 1 are the same. So I'm gonna put in this guy's name. Looks like he gets 17,000 searches. His competition level is medium. So I'm gonna take all these keywords. Once again, I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna paste. I'm going to format. So I'm gonna get rid of, because I don't already have this at the top, right? So I don't need this anymore. So I'm gonna delete. I don't need related keywords. I'm gonna delete row, and then, okay, I'm stacking, right? So now I'm gonna go to my next keyword. F1 news. The only reason I'm not putting in F1 news and all that is because F1 gave me all of those already, right? Once you just put in F1, it gave me a lot of those. So I'm not gonna waste time doing that. So let's go to my seed keyword list. Let's see if I can find something else. Let's put in F1 news. Let's do F1 news. Just to give you guys some reps here. So we have 139,000 searches for F1 news. So I'm gonna once again copy everything. I'm gonna come back to my Excel sheet. And if it pastes like this, that's okay. Just delete it and do it again. So I'm gonna come back, copy it all again. Okay, that time worked. Get rid of this. Get rid of related keywords. Change this to white because we don't want that blue. Okay, so let's say I'm done, right? Let's fast forward and say I'm done. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm going to format. So I'm gonna delete this column, slide this over. I don't want related score. Get rid of that. I don't want number of words. I don't care about that. Delete that. And That's good. So all you want is keyword, search volume, competition, overall score. So search volume is going to let you know what's the search volume around this keyword. Competition is going to let you know the competition level. Remember, supply and demand. We want high demand, very little supply. So we like the medium, low to medium. High is okay, high and very high. You're going to get those. That's okay. That's common. But typically when going for keywords and wanting to rank, it's easier to rank for medium and low, of course. So, and then overall score, it takes all of this in consideration and gives you a score. So overall score, we like our score to be 50 and above. You're going to have some on your channel that are lower than 50. That's okay. I do it too. But where you want to really go at, be aggressive, is those that are like 50 and above. Okay, so now we have this formatted correctly. What I'm going to do now is sort the overall score. See what I did here? Click the arrow. I'm going to sort it from Z to A. This means it's going to be from highest to lowest. Okay, and what's going to happen is there's going to be some keywords that come up that don't have a score or competition. I'm going to get rid of these. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to get rid of all of the ones that don't have any score. Okay, so now I have them, right? The issue that we have now is we're probably going to have some duplicates, right? So we're going to have some, so you see a lot of F1. We have to get rid of these duplicates. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in here to column F. I'm going to put in equal, unique, right? Unique, and it's going to already open up. So equal, unique, and then you're going to put in A1 colon D and close it, the parentheses, and press enter. Once I do that, it's going to paste it's going to copy all of this and paste it. What it did was it got rid of all duplicates. So I'm going to come in here, highlight all of this, copy it. I'm going to make another copy of this Excel sheet because I don't care about that one anymore. That's the old one, right? A lot of duplicates. I'm going to come in here and delete all of this. I'm going to paste special. Paste, you can't paste regular, it won't work. Paste special, values only. Voila, it gave me what I needed. So I'm going to go back here and delete this. And now this is the sheet I want to work with because all the duplicates are gone. Now, when you do this, it's going to look like this. This is the final one. This is my final one. I have keyword, search volume, competition overall, and notes. In notes, I'm going to put, these are keywords I want to use for my channel. F1, news, and if I want to make a video, I'll put video. Channel, I want Formula 1 on my channel. The orange ones are competitors, right? So when you do this, you can actually start finding an audience. And what I mean by that is when you're building a channel, if someone is interested in F1, they're also interested in other things too. YouTube is going to give me that, what they're interested in. So this is a competitor channel. People that's interested in F1 are also interested in tech. They're interested in Jimmy Kimmel. They're interested in WTF1. So that's another channel. They're interested in a daily show. And so now I maybe reach out to these other channels in these niches and ask them for an end screen. Or I can hijack traffic for them, hijack viewers. This is why SEO and metadata is very important, and doing this exercise is very important. So now that I have all this finished, and I'm going to delete this and go to my original one. Now, the key here is I want to start priming my channel. I want to update the SEO metadata for my channel. Now, how do we do this? Well, we do it with a default video description template. So anytime we post a video, we're going to be using this, and we're going to be adding this to the channel. So I'm going to show it to you live in action. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to come to my channel. I'm going to go to About, and I'm going to edit. About. Customize channel. Branding. Okay. So I'm going to paste here. Subscribe for the latest news on keyword, keyword, and keyword. So I'm putting keywords in the channel description. Then also a keyword is our channel name, and I'm going to add on channel name, we will go through keyword, keyword, and keyword. Stay tuned for the latest keyword, keyword, and keyword. So let's come in here and start putting in some keywords. So on steer, we will go through. So which keywords do I want to use? So I like F1 news, F1 reactions, Formula One. Okay, so we're gonna do F1. Stay tuned for the latest news on F1. This news on Formula One. So I'm gonna do some big keywords for here. F1. So for the latest news on F1. I'm gonna put some people in here. So Nikita, copy and paste. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. So let me highlight them so I know I got them. Oscar. So I'm getting all these. These are all keywords. All these drivers are keywords. And I don't know anything about F1, by the way. Just being transparent. But I know how to grow channels. So fundamentals stay the same. I don't change anything. I do this for every single one of my channels. Once again, if you want to see me do this for multiple channels, you can click the link in the description to get your copy of the Content Kit Workshop. Use this special code, Course Tester. It's going to discount the workshop. It'll be $4.97. So you take advantage of that for watching this video and learn. Copy. And I'll clean this up in a few. We will go through F1 press conferences, F1 reactions. F1 testing. News and updates. Stay tuned for the latest. F1 testing live. F1 Ferrari. One Mercedes. F1. Mercedes. Alpine. McLaren. Aston Martin. F1 highlights. F1. Okay, so let me clean this up. Other than that, everything looks good. So, got my description done. I'm gonna copy this because I may need it later. Let's see. So that's channel is done. And then on channel name, we go through. So I need to copy this part. Copy. So now I'm going to come to settings and I'm going to go to upload defaults and I'm going to paste the default video description. So anytime a video gets uploaded, this is what will get uploaded automatically. And I just have to go in and fill it in. So copy this part, that out, and then paste it right here. And I'm gonna put in some keywords and competitors here. So competitors, GP culture. Now, how do you find your competitors? There's many ways to find competitors, but I also can just look here and find my competitors. Sky Sports, WTF1. I also have a master list of them for them as well that I can pull up. So I have the Formula One, the race. Overtake fans, Formula News Today, F1 Vision, this one, James F1, Formula Action, F1 Reverse, F1 Fanatics, and Overtake Fans. Formula News Today, did I get that one? No. And then Formula News Today. So I have my competitors, and then my keywords I'm gonna have in here. My main keywords is subscribe for F1 News, F1. What's my key? F1 reaction, F1 News, F1 reactions, and subscribe for F1 live news. Title, and then subscribe link. So can't forget this. So how do you get the subscribe link? So you're gonna come back to the channel, and I'm going to put in, there's a thing called sub_confirmation equals 1. So I'm gonna copy and paste this, sub_confirmation equals 1. I'm gonna come back to the channel. So you have to be at your home page. I'm gonna click in here. I'm gonna put a question mark, and I'm gonna paste. When I do this, it's gonna make it that when people click subscribe, it's gonna automatically pop up where they can just subscribe. So you don't have to they don't have to go find it. As soon as they click subscribe, it's gonna pop up automatically for them, and they can just click subscribe to the channel. Makes it real easy. So I don't want it to look ugly. So I'm gonna come to a shortener, bit.ly.com, and I'm just gonna paste everything in here. You see I have the question mark with the sub confirmation. I'm gonna shorten, I'm gonna copy, and I'm gonna put it in my description. And now I'm done. Save. Boom. So now we have an optimized channel. We have our metadata, we have our SEO, we have our keywords. Now it's just up to us to put out content around these keywords. The content equals cash flow. So the more keywords we have, the more, of course, views you're going to get, the more revenue you're going to make over time. So if you enjoyed this video, please comment something you learned. Comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you comment what you learned, because I read all of them and it helps me create better content. So that's it. Remember, if you want to see me do more of these, you want to see an evergreen channel, you want to see a hybrid channel, you want to see actual channels I'm building and doing the keywords for live, click the link in the description for the content kit workshop. You're going to get it for 80% off. I go through everything in there, and you get access to the private Facebook group so you can ask me questions and learn directly from me. I'll see you guys in the next one.